Hi everyone, welcome back to Best Kidney Diet. Again, this is Hazel, and as you all know, I have been a CKD patient for about 13 years. Welcome to another video. Today, I am here to answer some of the questions that I've been getting from the community, and I am here to share important tips in some of the issues concerning CKD, of course. So without delay, let's answer the first question. Here it is. Question number 1. I am a CKD patient. How do I increase my potassium? I have low potassium, so can I eat high potassium foods? We have a reply from Maria Alicia Tumibay, and she said bananas, spinach, squash, coconut water are all high in potassium. Also from YouTube is God's Blessing. Yes, I have the same problem. Avocado, kale, spinach, beets, lima beans, cantaloupe, tomatoes, sweet potatoes, asparagus, cabbage, broccoli, mushroom, and banana are all good if you have a low potassium. This is a great example that not everyone is the same, like we always say. My potassium is on the high side, so I do avoid these fruits and vegetables. And if I ever eat some of them, I eat in small portions. Moving on to the next question. I wonder if tofu or tempeh increases PTH levels, since at times it has to do with increased phosphorus levels. I was eating tofu noodles every night before my lab tests. Again, we have an answer from the community from YouTube God's Blessing. The response is higher than normal results of PTH can be an indication of a number of health issues, including 1. Hyperthyroidism. It is a disorder in which the parathyroid glands release too much PTH, and could also be tumors of the parathyroid glands. Number 2, another health issue that may be related is vitamin D disorder. This is the reason why my doctor recommended me to take vitamin D3 test. It could be a number of reasons, such as insufficient calcium intake, poor calcium absorption, or excess calcium loss in urine. So hypocalcemia is a condition in which the blood has too little calcium. It can be due to lack of vitamin D. It can also be a signal of the condition of the parathyroid glands, kidneys, or the pancreas. So in this case, if you have CKD, that's obviously one reason. Long-term kidney disease that affects minerals in the blood like phosphorus. It's always important to talk to a doctor because it could have serious complications. If you feel some symptoms like numbness, muscle spasm, seizure, and even confusion, better consult your doctor because it could lead to cardiac arrest. So it's really very serious to make sure that if you have a high PTH level in your blood, you have to discuss this with your medical team. So again, it could be a parathyroid gland disorder. It could also be lack of vitamin D3 and other reasons that I've just mentioned. Moving on to question number 3. I am on a kidney diet at the moment. I'm finding I am very constipated. What can I use to get more fiber in my diet? So there are home remedies that you can actually do on your own. And first of all is you have to think about your diet. Fruits and vegetables are high in fiber, but eat within restrictions. Again, the problem with CKD patients is that due to the low phosphorus and low potassium diet, we tend to eat less fruits and vegetables. or we limit the intake. So again, fruits and vegetables, but only within restrictions. Number two, drink enough water. And again, this is very difficult because some people, some patients, especially those who are on dialysis, they are restricted to drink a lot of water. So again, drink enough water, but only within the restrictions, within your restrictions. And the last, and of course the third one, is exercise. One of the issues of CKD patients is sedentary. So that's one cause of constipation, being in sedentary. So make sure you have some physical activity. You can do walking, you can do stretching, anything that's not a heavy physical activity. What you need to know is that if you don't have bowel movement in 1 to 2 days, talk to your doctor about taking over-the-counter drugs, laxatives, or stool softeners, most especially if it is chronic constipation. Don't take anything without your doctor's approval. That's very important. I get this problem especially now that I'm taking the iron pills. So also, some medications to treat kidney disease can cause constipation, like phosphorus and potassium binders. I do take potassium binders, but I didn't have any problem with constipation, not until I started taking the iron pills. Okay, so I hope that answered your question. Question number 4, is it okay to drink intra juice while you are on medications and CKD5 but not on dialysis yet? And is it okay to drink if you have high uric acid? Okay. Personally, I have been drinking intra juice for several years now. It helps me with body aches and the feeling of numbness and cramps that I used to get. I used to feel so tired all the time. So I've been looking for something to take that would give me some energy. I always feel achy in my body, and I had low energy. So when I found out about intra juice, I tried, and it says in the bottle that if I don't feel any difference in my body after 2 weeks, I can return and will get my money back. After about a week, it's almost like a miracle that all of the numbness in my arms and legs and the cramps were gone. I used to get cramps in my sleep, but after a week of drinking intra, it all disappeared like magic. It's not a medication to treat CKD. It's a botanical drink. It may have health benefits, but like I said, don't rely on it to treat your CKD. I know that in the Philippines, there are so many supplements. There are so many supplemental drinks like herbal teas, and it's a big business. It's a big market in the Philippines. But again, don't rely on all these drinks thinking that it's going to cure or treat your chronic kidney disease, because it's not. I know doctors are not going to advise you to take this, but personally, again, I take it because it has some health benefits, like I don't feel the cramps and the numbness anymore. I don't feel the pain in my arm when I sleep at night. Like I said, in general, it just gives me the energy, and it took away all the body aches. When it comes to treating chronic kidney disease, you have to speak to your medical team. You need to have a nephrologist or a kidney specialist, and you need to have your blood test done at least every 3 months to monitor your numbers, because there's no way to find out what's going on with your kidneys and the kidney function unless you do the blood test or the renal function panel test. It's important to focus on your diet and to consult your medical team regularly. And for our number 5 question, how about red chili every day on cooked vegetable? Is it okay? Well, here are some information that I read online. If you love to add a little spice on your food, here's what you need to know. I know that as CKD patient, we have to move away from table salt to put flavor into our food, but we can use spices. Adding a little bit of chili into our food may add flavor. So here's what you need to know about hot chili peppers. A compound found in peppers, which is called capsaicin, can have an impact on the health of those with CKD. According to this article, the prevalence of CKD was 13.1% in non-chili consumers and 7.4% among those with chili intake above 50 grams daily. According to Dallas Renal Group, peppers like cayenne helps to protect individuals from high blood pressure and heart disease. Hot peppers can reduce pain and inflammation. What's more, it has antimicrobial properties which curb cardiovascular disease, and it helps immune system due to its vitamin C content. The National Kidney Foundation recommends that those with CKD learn to flavor food with herbs and spices instead of table salt unless approved by your nephrologist. Enhance your meal with a dash of hot pepper sauce next time. I hope these questions and answers are beneficial to our community. If you have any questions that need some answers, please write on the comment box below. This is all for now. Until next time, thank you all for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't, make sure to subscribe and click that bell for notification so that you can be updated when I upload my next video. Again, let's continue to fight CKD and let's make it happen. Until next time, always remember, love your kidneys. Bye-bye.